Tony D and Little Joan. And this is a screenwriter's rant on Anaconda, starring Jack Black and Paul Rudd in a comedy movie about two guys who want to remake Anaconda. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's The Pineys, books 1 through 18, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. And Steve Vaughn as a bonus. So, looking at it, they're actually doing a straight up comedy for once. Like, not like the Death of a Unicorn movie, which didn't feel like a comedy. Felt more like mystery with some comedic elements. This one is a ridiculous premise, two sort of wacky characters, and, something that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Does it look funny? I want it to be funny. I'll say that. It doesn't look like hilarious. They kind of give away some of the bits right out the gate, like right here. I think you probably could figure this bit out. You could definitely figure it out if you watch the movie. So, kudos for telling me what the movie was about. Because I've complained many times on this channel. I watch a trailer, I don't even know what the hell the movie is. Totally on board with this. You actually didn't have to explain it that much. Because again, if it's a comedy, you could just do a straight up parody of any movie. It doesn't matter as long as it's funny. I want to give it a chance. I really do. Who's that? Is that Thandie Newton? Oh my God, it is. Not sure why you put her in a comedy. I don't think she's funny at all. Jack Black and Paul Rudd. I mean, Jack Black's trying to lift the movie by himself. Paul Rudd's kind of helping. Steve Zahn's doing a good job, I think. So first act, Jack Black gets it in his head to remake Anaconda. And they try to get some money, and they estimate they need $2 million, $2.5 million. And the bank will only give them $9,000. So they decide they're going to do that. Here's the snake handler, and gets him a smaller snake, which I assume they'll make look bigger somehow. But the plot of the movie is Paul Rudd accidentally kills the snake while they're filming, and now they can't shoot the movie, which is kind of funny. I like that. So they go into the jungle to find an anaconda. Well, guess what? They find an actual giant anaconda, disturb it, and now the giant anaconda is killing everyone. And now they have to escape. And they do many things to escape and or try to kill it. Here, Jack Black gets swallowed and potentially killed. So I'm just telling you what's in the trailer. They use him as bait, and they're going to escape somehow, but I think you know what happens. Yeah, he's actually alive. I mean, they show that in the trailer. That's not a bad bit, but I wouldn't have shown that one in the trailer. That seems like you're giving away one of the biggest payoffs in the movie. You got a bigger payoff than this? I hope so. I mean, they might. So, second act, they're running around like crazy, trying to get away from the snake. Jack Black dies, but then he's not dead, and then comes after him again. But then here, the snake goes after him. You can see him about to jump. I think Jack Black finally, ultimately survives this movie, is my guess. It'd be a bit of a surprise if he died, but also a bit of a downer. It's a comedy. It's kind of a funny premise. I want to like it because it's formatted like a real comedy. These guys are in over their heads, and it's pretty consistently crazy. They're not trying to hide it as a horror movie. They're not trying to, sell it to you as something else. They're selling it as as Anaconda, a comedy. I really want to like this movie, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Would I watch it? Sure, I'd watch it on streaming. I want comedies to come back. I want this to be good. I want this to be awesome. Part of the problem is Jack Black. I mean, he's been doing the same shtick now. I actually kind of enjoyed him in the Minecraft movie. He was doing his shtick, but it was subdued enough, except maybe at the very end, I could tolerate it. Here, looks like he's in an ensemble cast. I think that's kind of where he belongs if he's going to do his shtick, which he seems to have only one shtick. Paul Rudd, I think he's capable of a little more range. Steve Zahn is doing his usual Steve Zahn comedy guy thing. You don't see enough of him, so that's fine. So I think it'll be watchable. I think it'll be entertaining. I think it'll be at least somewhat funny. I mean, I kind of chuckled at it just now. But I feel like I'm trying to find excuses to make this good. Would I recommend it? I don't know. I think I'd have to see this one. Or get some more reviews. I want it to be good. I really do. It's not a bad package. Jack Black, Paul Rudd. They got enough of a name. It's a comedy. I think people are a little sick of the Anaconda portion of it, but Thandie Newton, I don't know why you brought her in. For a comedy, there's two types of women you bring in, actresses. The first type is the obvious, a funny actress, like someone who's just freaking hilarious. Before she got sick, Christina Applegate, very funny. There's plenty of female comedians now. Kristen Wiig would have been the obvious choice, but I think she's kind of worn out her welcome. I think there are other women in Hollywood who are funny. You got a handful of stand-up comics. You could have thrown one of them in. Someone like Nikki Glaser is pretty hot. Hotter than Thandie Newton. I mean, that's the other option. You just get someone who's smoking, right? Just like the most smoking hot chick you could possibly hire. And then put her in great outfits. Thandie Newton, they're shooting a movie in the movie. Get a girl who looks like an actress. Thandie Newton doesn't look like an actress. I mean, she is an actress, but she doesn't look like one. That's what you want to get. You want to get like Heather Graham back in the day. Heather Graham looks like an actress. Even when she's trying to play a role where she's not an actress, she looks like an actress. She would have been okay back in the day for this. She's kind of funny, and she's pretty hot. Back in the day, she was pretty smoking. I'm trying to think. I'm sure there are plenty of others. Someone younger. Yeah, I would have skewed this younger. If you wanted to get young people to see it. Thandie Newton, I don't even know how the hell did she even get in this mix? Just seems like a weird choice. Steve Zahn is a good choice. He's been in comedies before, although he's done a few serious things of late. Just such an odd choice. I mean, even Sarah Silverman would have been a better choice. And as much as I kind of don't like Sarah Silverman anymore. But yeah, I would give it a chance. Definitely watch it on streaming. Unless I just hear it's just abominable. And that's the problem with it too. It's like, there's a good chance this movie is like horrifically bad. like that you could see every joke coming, and they jammed every good bit into this trailer. Because they kind of did that with the Naked Gun. Um, so, fingers crossed that comedy's back. Look, when comedy comes back, there's going to be some missteps as they try to come back with comedy. So, and not for nothing, like remaking Anaconda's the plot of the movie. Like, for comedy, like a plot is something either really, really funny or something really, really important's on the line, or both. Anaconda's not really funny and it's not really important. You know? You can make it more important in the story. You know, Jack Black has to, be successful or he'll lose his daughter's custody, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm rooting for this guy. Something like that. All right, Anaconda. Yeah, and they're playing the song in it too. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on the green site, the orange site, and the black site for our other two videos. Don't miss this weekend Pine Barrens Makers Fest. It's September 20th and 21st, this Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 5, off of Nesco Road in Hamilton. It's technically a town called Nesco, but Nesco kind of doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, it's gonna be Piney Woodstock, I call it. Hope to see you there. We'll see you in the next one.